All right, everybody. So, welcome back. Last session, you all had arrived onto the ruined streets of Elsarel. You found the city floating high above the infernal plains of Avernus, and the place was under siege. A brutal battle between demons and devils raging far below you. Soon after you arrived, Rhea informed you all that the High Hall Cathedral was the most likely place to find any remaining survivors. Anyone that would be putting up a fight still would likely have retreated there. So, that is where you all set out. However, there was quite a bit between you all and the High Hall Cathedral, not least of which was a huge chasm that had split the city in two. Your first order of business was, of course, to get across that chasm, and luckily, two of the bridges in the city were still intact. Torm's Blade and Torm's Reach. You all set out for the closer one of the two, Torm's Blade, and after dealing with the defenders that had been left there, noticed yet more enemies flying around in the sky. This infernal knight, a fully clad creature in black plate mail, riding atop a flaming steed, soared through the sky over you all, not noticing you at all whatsoever, his attention seeming to be on some other opposition somewhere else in the city. So, as that rider rides across the sky, what would you all like to do?
Where does it look like he's going?
He is flying from east to west along the northern part of the city.
If he's looking to challenge something, we should probably follow, make sure that wherever he's going, maybe he's trying to hunt someone down and we can save them.
I think we should get across this bridge.
I think we should get across the bridge and head to the High
yeah.
Hall.
For sure.
I don't think we want to fight that.
Okay. So,
Is this map accurate, by the way?
let me check. As far as distance, it does appear to be to scale.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So, your all's destination is over that way. Assuming you all have crossed the bridge, you would notice that it is considerably calmer on this side of the bridge. You do see quite a bit of evidence of previous battle, but it doesn't appear that the threat is as active on this side of the city as it was on the eastern side.
Head
Yeah,
south.
a lot less pools of lava, I think.
Indeed.
Like all
Okay.
of this.
So, could somebody please roll a d20? Thank you, Anicola. Right. So, what is the route you all are taking towards the High Hall?
I
feel
would
like
suggest. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, never mind. That's metagaming. I was gonna say, because of the way he asked that, we should go a different way, but no, the right
Yeah.
way. So, like,
Yeah. I would suggest just
Straight down south?
straight down south and loop around, as
Got it.
opposed to trying to approach down a wide open avenue.
So, like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
how long of a walk is that? Like, how long does he think it would take to get, like, over here?
Let's find out.
That's a little less than well, with turns and stuff, about a mile.
Okay. So what? If you all are being cautious and trying to keep out of sight, then I would estimate that to take about probably 15, 20 minutes.
Oh, okay, cool. Then
Probably a little bit more, but you all are the
A
adventuring type.
15-minute mile is jogging.
Yeah, yeah. So if you all are trying to
a
stay
slow
slow,
jog, but
yeah. I mean, yeah, if we really wanted to put a number to it, at least 20, probably closer to 30 minutes to get there quietly and safely.
let's sprint.
Let's sprint.
oh, yeah.
Yeah,
With that
sprinting.
we can sprint along.
So,
Yep.
once you all make it to about there, you see something concerning. A group of winged creatures, foul looking things, flesh dripping off of them in various parts, pockmarked, howling quite insanely as they all land in a huge flock. About 40 or 50 of these things begin scampering around and then suddenly are vaporized in a huge ball of fire. You see fly overhead that same armored creature flying overhead, flies directly over you all, does not seem to pay any notice at all to you all whatsoever, and continues on circling throughout the city.
Wait, what was
the,
vaporized?
the creatures that were vaporized, were they infernal or abyssal?
Make a. You know what? Judging by the research that you all did back at Candlekeep and for the fact that Valifon was already somewhat learned about the Hells, you would have recognized those as demons. A large flock of demons landing amidst the city and then promptly being vaporized by that rider.
Worth noting
That rider seems to be specifically hunting demons. We're just inhabitants of Elturel as far as he's concerned.
Also, it's worth noting, if he was capable of vaporizing them with fire, that was a lot of fire, considering their
Yes.
resistance.
9th level fireball.
Yeah, exactly.
Possibly.
Let's keep along then.
Second.
What's your shield have to say about all this?
The shield has been surprisingly quiet since you all got here.
Interesting. I always expect him to be doing a little jig.
Yeah. Layton currently has him, right?
No.
I do.
Althea.
Althea.
Yep.
Have you, having taken note of the quiet coming from Gargoth, if you were to pay attention to him, you would hear almost like a very faint voice in the back of your mind, something chanting in Infernal.
Okay. I guess I'll just ask, what are you chanting for?
He does not answer you.
Okay. Anyways, he's quiet for now, it seems. But I'm sure he'll keep his promise, right? As she kind of like, pokes at him.
Lulu pipes up and says, I wouldn't count on it. I don't trust that thing.
Try and do.
All else fails, we can just drop it down the chasm straight into the Styx.
Try and do one of those things that he said he'd do when you asked.
We don't need to set off a fireball.
Yeah, we don't need to do that right now.
You all have control over your party token now, by the way.
So, can you? I don't have control of it, but that's fine.
Oh, 1 second. There you go. Nice.
Yeah. So continue this way, guys.
Leaping
good.
over the fire.
It's just a wagon on fire, no big deal.
Keeping an eye out for more. And I assume our civilians are keeping pace with us.
Yes.
Yep, they have the same bonus.
Rhea and Lulu are keeping a close eye on them for you.
From here, it looks like there's some alleys that would let us cut across to where we can see the
So
entrance
as
to
you
the
all
high hall
get
from
to
here.
right about there, highest passive perception is like over 15 with Anacola, Anacola, right?
Layton has
17?
16.
Right, fantastic. So a
Yeah,
couple of you would notice in one of the collapsed buildings nearby, well, nearly collapsed building. It seems like the second floor has collapsed in on itself. Lots of structural damage. You will all hear a thumping coming from inside. Rhythmic, almost like boom, boom, boom. You can see one of the doors to the structure is wedged shut. The pounding seems to be coming from the other side.
That could be somebody trapped.
If they
We
were
should-
panicked, if they were panicked and trapped, wouldn't they be more frantic? They seem very calm.
Althea, can you tell what's behind that door?
I'll cast Divine Sense.
Okay. Can you toss that up for me real quick?
They might have full cover.
Annie, okay. Althea, there's about 30 zombies on the other side of that wall.
Alright. So there's a bunch of zombies there. I don't think we want to go in there.
I say we leave them.
The rhythmic thumping continues.
I will know it. If they were behind total cover. But it's whatever.
Okay, yeah, it's whatever.
Onward.
Okay, so we reach a point where we can see High Hall and gonna be like before we head out onto this wide avenue that seems to stretch for a long space. Want to be sure that there's like we're not gonna be like running out into like an army of devils wanting to.
I think we should go this way.
Like around the outskirts.
Rather than like on
Yeah.
this.
So you all are close enough to see that it looks like something huge crashed into the city and kind of just like rolled across that whole middle section and crashed into the high hall.
Like rolled straight down the
That
long
whole
avenue.
that whole path of
hit here.
destruction, right?
Yeah.
Like someone was playing pool with Elstrel.
Is the building on fire or anything?
A large portion of it has collapsed.
Okay. Is the entrance guarded?
You wouldn't be able to tell from where you're standing currently.
Let's get closer.
Like hide along the walls of the buildings that we passed by.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's still 1,000 feet. Wow.
Yeah, a good way to judge that is by. That's a big building. Yeah.
Wealthy Elturellians.
Yeah. The smaller buildings are makes that tracks. The smaller buildings are about 50 feet square.
Okay, yeah, I think I agree with Anacola. We should head more this way, and where we can come out into the open, closer to the entrance. Thoughts?
Okay.
Sounds good.
Then we can slug along the wall or get in through the back.
Yep.
Let's
So
go.
And we can-
here,
we can
down
like,
here.
Slug along, we can slug along this wall and definitely not nearly fall off the cliff.
get to here, and then peek around the corner.
Fantastic. So, you all get a good look at the high hall now. It was a clifftop castle. Once was the crowning architectural jewel of El Terrell. Only 3 of its 5 watchtowers still stand, the 3 closest to you all. Though they do appear to be abandoned. Nobody was manning them as you all made your approach. As you look around the corner to the west, the wooden gates that once led into the castle have been utterly shattered, pieces of them lying about all over the front side of the castle, leaving a gaping hole in the wall. The west side of the castle, the side farthest from you, you can see has been reduced to a pile of smashed brick and broken wood. The buildings that did survive are covered with blackened soot. Yeah. You can see the High Hall Cathedral itself rising tall and defiant out of the central area of the courtyard behind the walls that you all can see. Yeah, the High Hall itself does still stand.
Is there anyone out front?
You wouldn't be able to tell from where you're standing. You're on the other side of the wall currently. If you all want to
Oh.
approach the main gate and take a look inside, we can proceed from there.
But like we
Absolutely.
can't see, but we like can't see anyone. Okay, never mind.
We're good.
Just go. Just go.
Just go. All right, good stuff, everybody.
Could have climbed the wall, gone through the back, gone like.
But we go through
And
the
then
front door as I kick through the air because there's no door left.
All right, everyone. So this is one of those situations where your position on the map right now is simply a placeholder, so you can see what you're looking at. You all are still considerably a distance away from where you're standing right here on this map. Still a considerable distance off to the east of where you are right now. It's a huge map, by the way, so I apologize if it takes a moment for it to load for some of you.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna. It took like 2 minutes to load the default Avernus map. So.
Okay, yeah. This map is massive. It's got a lot of dynamic lighting, so we
Oh gosh, the lag begins.
Huh?
The lag will begin.
Right, yeah, this is definitely a big map.
Oh wait, what are we in the top? What corner are we in?
We're on the right side.
Oh, thank you. Okay, now I see. It's loaded a little bit already.
Okay.
Ooh,
And-
Hounds. Exciting.
So, when you all made your way past the main front shattered gates, the courtyard and the outbuildings would have been the site of what looks to be a rather substantial battle. The courtyard is covered with both mortal bodies and fiendish bodies. Not just any sort of rabble. These creatures were armed and armored uniformly, all bearing the same symbol, the symbol of Zariel, the weeping woman's face with the mace. So, no signs of life while you were making your way from the shattered gates until the steps of the High Hall itself came into view. So,
Just as you said that, I'll load it in.
nice. Okay.
I'm guessing we need to be rolling for initiative at this point.
You are far enough away that they would not have noticed you that yet. The 3
Ah.
of those hounds are at the front of the stairs fighting over a carcass currently. Their focus is very much turned inward.
How tall are the walls?
The structure itself is massive. Good couple 100 feet, at least.
Okay.
Okay, and
Only I
these
probably
are
would've
steps, you
Those
said?
are indeed steps leading upward.
Are they difficult terrain?
No, they would just be stairs.
Gotcha. Do we still want our stealth?
If we got it, we might as well hold on to it
Mm-hmm.
until Jake's up, you know?
I mostly meant my spell. I don't know if you want me to like try and.
I assume
try
we're
and
going to
grab
go
them.
fight these things.
Yes, and if we do
Yes.
that, I'll try and like grab them all in a, you know, I was just thinking about it. Okay. Anyway,
While we are not being noticed, Valathon will go ahead and start spell song. Blade song, rather.
oh, okay, we have to hurry. Then we have to win. Should we try and go up here or here?
I say we just charge through the middle.
Okay, I'll get rid of our stealth then. As I focus on, I'll focus on literally anything else.
I mean,
Um,
we can still
Why don't
go
we?
for
Why don't we?
grab
Why
the
don't we?
gear before we
Why don't
charge in.
we? Why don't we split? Half go to the north, half to the south, out of sight, and then on the next round we.
That's
Once
that's
we.
that's yeah what I was thinking as well.
Okay.
okay. I'm gonna go into wild shape.
So are you keeping Pass Without a Trace active right now?
Okay, I'll wait until we like get. Wait, I'll activate my wild shape, and then I am going to keep it up until like we do the signal, and then I'm gonna take it down to do something else.
Okay. So who's going north, who's going south?
I will go here.
Go
Just
north.
just right there.
Yeah.
Right in front.
Layden will go north.
Okay.
So, as you're all making your way up the steps, cautiously approaching the three hounds as they encircle that carcass, you do notice that at the top of the stairs leading up to the cathedral, there's an archway that you are all standing in front of now. It opens into a long hall containing 8 columns. Some of the columns have been carved to represent Torm, but the infernal magic of Avernus has warped them, and the others to represent likenesses of a winged female devil wielding a luminous sword. As you're getting closer to the cathedral, it seems like any sort of architecture or art that is adorning the outside of this cathedral is slowly warping around into visages of Zariel and her conquest of Avernus. As you all approach that archway and all that architecture, I do need a group stealth check, please.
Ooh, here we go.
I foresee no issues with Pass Without a Trace Act.
Oh god. Okay, so that's a 12, an 18, a 21, and a 16. I hope
Every
these
Alvarez finest.
these dogs better be low fucking whiz. Oh my god.
Oh man.
Oh no.
Okay, that's a
Okay.
15. Okay,
Wow.
I'm glad I kept it up. Though now I am going to focus on guidance.
What's the so we have
So it's plus 10.
so
So our
12,
lowest was a
18,
12.
21, 16, and 15. Okay, that average is still plenty high. Okay. So the creatures continue fighting over the corpse in between them all.
Okay.
Okay,
If we want, do
I
we
got
want-
Blade Song wasting.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Let's go.
In that
Do
case, I'm
something.
just gonna charge in and start Eldritch Blasting as I run up.
All right. So as you charge up, Althea, let's go ahead and roll initiative. The dogs leap up and shout and yelp in surprise. You all do have surprise on them.
Let's go 21.
It's going to keep them on the same initiative since this shouldn't take long.
Yeah.
Okay. Layden's in there. Okay. Anicola, you'll be first.
Nice. First round. Entangle. vines start seeping out of the cracks in the ground, and grabbing them like by the legs.
Okay.
That is a strength save. Ooh, they're probably good at those actually. Yeah.
Strength saves coming up.
Might want to throw it back just a tiny bit more.
You won't get trapped in it regardless. It's only the instant that I activate it that it does anything.
Oh, you mean but it's still okay? Whatever.
Yeah, as long as you're
Eh.
not literally standing there right now, you're good. Oh, are you saying in case there's
But-
anyone back there?
Yeah, it's just difficult terrain for us.
Oh, is it? Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, difficult terrain.
Oh, yep. Okay, yeah, then pull it back. So
Okay.
it's like this.
DC 15 strength save. Coming up. Restrained on a fail? Yep.
Yeah, could the box just be like in this position?
You got it. Okay, we have 2 successes and 1 failure. The one in the far back succeeded.
Oh, so it's 2 failures and 1 success. Got it.
Wait, did I say it wrong? Sorry.
It's fine.
Yep, so I did that, and that is all I can do this turn.
Okay, Althea, you're up.
Alright, well, I did say I was Eldritch Blasting, so I'll Eldritch Blast. I guess we'll hit this one first, since it's already restrained.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Does 13 hit?
13 does not hit.
Shroud's not active.
Okay, so 15 points.
And I will charge up to here.
Okay, they are surprised, bringing us to Rhea, who is first going to pop out around the corner, take a crossbow shot at one of them.
Oh!
Yeah,
Nice.
crit. Yep. Oh, rip. Crit damage. Okay. Roll, you're up.
Did that seem to do full damage, or did it seem resistant?
It did seem resistant. Rhea's crossbow is not magic. She does have Iskaros now, though.
Alright, so Crawl will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 right to there.
Okay.
He will take out his Moon Touched Longsword and attack. I'm assuming a 20 hits.
20 does hit.
Or
Yeah, I would
20
handle
hits.
her multi-attack with Iskaros the same as her two-handed longsword attacks. She can either do two-handed or two one-handed and a short sword, because her axe is versatile, right? So 9 slashing.
Yeah,
for her
battle axe is personal.
And then he'll swing again.
Alright, unfortunately a 10 is not a hit.
A 12.
Okay.
12 at advantage, right? Still not a hit, though, unfortunately.
That is it for
Okay,
Crawl.
back to Balafon.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And now we'll fly over here. Not gonna need to do anything. And bonus action, cast Shadow Blade at 2nd level. And then with action, Booming Blade on that guy. So 20, I assume, hits.
That certainly does.
For 20 total damage, 12 psychic and 8 thunder.
Alright, it is looking really rough. It is unfortunately still standing, though.
That's it for me.
And that brings us to Layden.
Layden will move to here. Oops. And will use Heaven's Gate Heaven's Fall to cast Guiding Bolt at
Okay.
the one back here and back, actually.
Okay.
So
That's
15 radiant
that is a hit.
damage. And yeah, he's just gonna stay there for now.
Okay. Lulu is going to come flying in.
Does she turn off her magic immunity or whatever?
No, but I don't believe that would have any effect on spells that are already cast by the verbiage of it. Double check though.
Yeah.
If she needs to, she will turn it off.
But yeah, it would interact if I wanted to do another spell though.
Right, if you wanted to do another spell, right? Any spell of 5th level or lower cast from outside of the barrier can't affect creatures or objects within. So yeah. So she has not turned it off yet, but if you ask her to, she will. She's just got to concentrate on it.
Lulu, your magic thing, please.
Okay, let me check something real quick.
Yeah, because she's gonna miss.
She comes
because she's-
flying in and uses her action to try and headbutt this thing. Because that's what Lulu does. Hits it. Kills it.
Woohoo!
With 1 damage.
2 damage.
Is it magic?
Lulu's attacks are magical, yes.
Ooh.
Trumpets in triumph, and then fucks right off.
Does she provoke AOs?
From who?
It's restrained.
Oh.
They can still take one though.
Lulu does not have flyby, so yeah, she would take an opportunity attack.
It's surprise round though. No reactions.
Oh yeah, no
Oh.
actions, no reactions, no nothing. Thank you for reminding me. So Lulu is safe. She would have been safe anyways. Only got an 11 to hit her. Anicola, you're up.
Ooh, okay. I have my move speed is too low for this. But I will go over here. And then I will. I'll just chill touch.
Okay. Which one?
Yeah, I'll just this one.
Okay. That is a hit.
16. It doesn't.
That is a hit.
Oh. Got me worried. Okay, 10 necrotic.
Right.
And that is. Oh, Ultra Lele. Then that's my turn.
Okay. Althea, back to you.
Yes. We're gonna hit this
You
one.
have advantage to attack that one on
Yep.
your first attack.
From Guiding Bolt.
Here we go.
That is a hit.
It's 10 damage.
Okay.
That's it for now.
All right. That does bring us to the Hounds. And the first thing this guy is going to do is look towards you all, let loose this growl, almost like magma kind of dripping down from its face as it takes in a huge inhalation of breath.
Yep.
Oh, I forgot.
Yep. I didn't think about that. We concentrated.
So that is going to be Krull and Valifon. I need you both to make dex saves as it breathes a cone of fire at you both.
Ooh.
Oof. Oh no. All right.
This is why I have absorb elements.
So that is going
Well,
to
it's
be...
been, we'll see how the damage
Oh.
is.
Thank you.
Well, wait to see the damages.
What? It is 21 fire. All right, halved for Valifon.
Ooh, and he actually gets to use the extra damage, unlike any wizard ever.
Well, not that it won't cause it
Oh,
won't do anything
yeah.
to these guys.
It's such an interesting spell in that way, because anything that's doing elemental damage to you, 90% of the time, is going to be like resistant or immune.
So I take 10 total fire damage.
10 total fire damage.
7 of
Kroll
that
does
is-
unfortunately take the full 21.
So 7 of that was temporary hit points that I had. So I took a grand total of 3 off of my.
Nice. Now it's the other one's turn. Oh no, is it this? Can it get?
Either get me or both of them, I think. Oh, if it moves, it could hit Crawl.
He's
and
more
me,
than
but-
welcome to try to breathe at me again.
Yeah. I think he goes up there, and no, that still wouldn't get Valifon. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Is it a line?
it's a cone.
Oh, what's the cone range?
So it'd be 1 square, 2 squares, 3 squares. So doesn't quite get Valifon. It would be this square, and then these 2 squares, and then the 3
gotcha.
beyond it. So Althea and Kroll. Sorry, Kroll. Let's get another deck save from you.
Would Althea get an opportunity attack?
Yes, yes, she would.
Oh, who knows? Maybe maybe I got a smite in here and kill it before it has a chance. Oh.
Oh no.
Unfortunate.
Rip the dream. Okay. Deck
That's
saves from
fine.
Althea and Kroll. Kroll, that is a success.
Yay!
Althea, that is a success. You each take half of 20 fire damage.
So 10, 5. I take 5.
You have the resistance to fire.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
the shield.
Yep. Thanks to the shield. Fire is very ineffective against me.
Althea, make a perception check.
Okay.
Althea, you notice the chanting from Gargoth getting louder and more frantic.
I do?
Yep.
Okay.
Ray's going to take a crossbow shot at the rear Hellhound. And miss. Kroll, you are up.
Alright.
I have a question. The red, green, and blue circles above our head when we click on our token.
Mhm.
What is the blue one?
It's AC.
Oh, okay. Okay, continue.
Alright. Good, I'm gonna move in. Right to there, I'll attack this one at the top one.
Okay. Well, 11's not going to do it. Unfortunate rolls today from Kroll.
Like always. Alright.
Oh, man. 25
There we
hits.
go.
Yeah.
Okay. 6 slashing. And let's go action surge.
Action surge.
Okay.
23 certainly hits.
5 more.
Okay.
And 1 more.
The 13
It's
does not hit.
restrained.
Oh, advantage. Yeah, nice.
25. Yeah.
So that is 3 hits.
For 8 more.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna use second wind.
Nice.
So let's see, that would be, I can't remember, a D10 plus my level, so
Correct.
D10 plus 5. So 12. Back up to 30. All right. That's it.
Okay. All right, Valifon, you are up.
Valifon will move to here and attack with his Shadow Blade, Booming Blade. And
Yeah, at least you're getting your low rolls out of the way early today.
yep. Wow. It didn't roll my extra. It should have. I didn't get focused right, so I actually have another roll in there from Elven Accuracy, which 11 wouldn't have helped. So, yep. So I miss, and ooh, I was hoping to. Yeah, and I will go ahead and move to here.
Okay. Right.
That'll be it for me.
To Layden.
Layden is going to move to here. Question.
Huh?
Would a 15-foot cone of lightning catch? That would only catch those two hellhounds,
It
right?
would only catch the two Hellhounds. It would not hit Kroll, Valifon, or Althea.
There we go. So, DC 13 save.
Dex saves? Do they have disadvantage from being restrained?
They do have disadvantage. The one does have disadvantage for being restrained. And he is going to use his Channel Divinity to max the damage on that, so it'll be 20 points of lightning damage.
Nice. They both fail.
Woohoo!
Ooh.
And then he will move back to there.
Okay. Okay, so brings us to Lulu. No rests have been had since arriving in El Terrell. Is that correct?
Yes. Wait, no, that's wrong.
A short rest
We
was
took
had?
one short rest.
Okay.
Yeah, we took a short rest
Yes.
with the gnome.
Wait, we took a short rest? What?
With
After
the
we
gnome girl.
rescued,
Yeah.
after we rescued the gnome girl, so that
Oh. I missed that one. Wait, that would have been after the bridge, before the bridge, right?
Before the bridge.
yeah, that was before the
Okay,
bridge.
yeah, never mind. Good.
In comes Lulu for a headbutt. Oh, that's huge damage for Lulu.
She has no modifier.
Right. Trumpets and triumph. Anacola.
I love her. Yeah, is it? Yeah, I'll drop concentration on Entangle. Because it's not really doing anything anymore. And, she will run in and hit it with a shillelagh. There we go. Actually, she'll go over here in case anyone wants to flank. That's just a fuck.
12 does not do
Oh.
it.
Okay. That's all I can do.
Right out there.
I will go here.
It's a hit. And
Not
down
me.
it goes.
Oh, that's crit.
Okay. So with that, silence falls over the courtyard once again. Now that you're in here, you can get a much better view of the shifting architecture, seeming to shift between visages of Torm, Lathander, other good aligned gods, and seeming to battle for how they appear, whether they look like the gods that they're supposed to represent or like visages of Zerial locked in battle. As you're here, Althea, you can hear that chanting growing in intensity. And then finally, after quite a while of that, you notice that Gargoth has been chanting for quite a bit of the time that you've been here in Avernus. You hear in your mind, "Ah! I will be free at last! It is time, mortal! You shall die!" And then you hear this huge bang.
Oh, yeah.
Like something massive just struck a huge iron bell. And you hear Gargoth cry out in agony. The shouting stops. Silence. Layden would be hearing this too, as the connection between both of them. And then, a brief moment later, Althea, you hear, "What? What? No!" And then you just hear him raging and cursing. It basically sounds like a teenager throwing a tantrum in their room. You hear just like slamming against it sounds like someone slamming against the walls of the shield. Gargoth is just shouting and cursing in Infernal.
She just had like a dumb look on her face, like, I'm sorry, you're gonna kill me?
What? No. No, you would have proven to be a faithful servant, I'm sure.
I'm sorry, you were going to, slay me, mortal? I believe it was?
No.
You know, I thought this was supposed to be, a partnership where we work together, and yet here you are saying you're going to kill me?
It's a figure of speech, you see. I was
There's a very
Uh-huh.
pretty
Uh-huh.
there's a very pretty river over there. I just thought I'd
Yeah,
mention that.
you know, why should I keep holding on to you if you're just gonna kill me? Like, why should I help you at all then? Hmm?
a deal then.
A deal? Well, it's gonna be a mighty good one at this point after you just made such remarks, I shall say.
I knew that the only place I could be freed was here, in Avernus. I thought it simply meant that I could free myself, but that is apparently not the case. If you help me escape this prison, I swear not to murder you when I escape.
Is that it? Is that really it? I'm gonna be like, alright, time to take the shield off, and just like not
Wait,
impressed.
wait,
But
a counter offer you have, of course. That's how negotiations work. I come with a deal, and then you make your counter offer.
well, first of all, a deal is something that has to benefit both parties. And at the moment, as far as I'm
I
concerned,
find
you're
not
saying
being murdered quite beneficial.
as great as that may sound, the fact of the matter is that you are still in the shield and do not have the high ground on this matter, because I could simply dispose of you, and, well, you'd still be stuck there.
Does Althea like transpose what he's saying?
She's totally saying this all out loud right now, and sarcastically.
Are you saying out loud what Gargos is saying to you?
No.
Okay,
All
just your
the
parts
hear is
out
me
loud.
talking. Yes, yes.
Nice.
Okay.
So,
Does Valathon hear anything behind this door, by the way?
Make a perception check, Balafon.
I'll help.
You hear rubble falling, things of that nature. Not much else.
Okay.
my old ass ears. Let's see if I hear anything. I do
Okay.
not.
I do not. Althea, Gargoth would ask if you're familiar with the powers the shield grants you.
You mean like the ability to cast Firewall, Wall of Fire, and that stuff?
He says that if you swear to assist him in his release from the shield, he will give you those abilities. You will not need the shield to carry them anymore.
Alright, now we're finally getting somewhere. See, now you're offering something beneficial. Now I can make a counteroffer. Let's see. As great as that all sounds, there's still this nagging issue in my mind of why would I want to help you escape? Why would I want to do that? I understand working together can be beneficial for both of us, but well, I suppose I'll just say it. Here's my offer for you. If you swear to be my loyal friend and obey my orders, and shall we say, not enslaved by me, but rather close friends that would help each other out in need at any given time, because I hate the word of enslaved, I'm sure you must as well. So rather, instead of that, we become friends who help each other out in times of need and do whatever it takes to, help each other in these ways. However, you're not to harm any of my friends, and you're also to obey any orders I give you should a conflict arise of interests. But otherwise, you would be, shall we say, free?
He you can hear anger, like you can feel it burning inside of the shield. He hates the fact that he's even having to consider this, like more than like anything. He comes back and says he will not be subservient to anyone,
Like I said,
but he
I'm
will
not
consider what you've said and return to you later with another offer.
fair enough, but as I said, I'm not asking you to be subservient. I'm merely asking you to be someone who can be of service to me and or help me out when I need help and assistance. And able to follow commands in times of such crisis. Other than that, you're free to do whatever you want.
Okay. You can hear the anger kind of dialing back a bit. And then he says Zariel would have sent her elite forces to secure this place and be ready for them inside.
Fair enough. Can I assume, at least for the time being, we are on the same page that if we both want to get what we want, then we need to work together for the time being until a proper deal is reached?
He acknowledges.
Very well, in that case. Right, she looks up at everyone. Shall we keep going?
I wonder what would happen if we bathed that shield in radiant light. I think it'd be funny. Or like holy water or something. Anyway.
Anyway.
If we beat it in anything, it's going to be the river Styx. So, is this door locked?
It is not.
Bang.
Bang.
Open.
I open it slowly.
Okay. It is a grand foyer. You all foyer. And I've never knew how to pronounce that word.
I think it's foyer. Actually I've heard foyer. Never mind.
Foyer.
Foyer. Okay. So
She'll turn to the
into the grand foyer.
Yep.
she'll turn to the group. Do we want to be quiet again?
Just so you know, apparently I can walk through walls.
All right, I'll turn that off real quick.
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh. Interesting. No, I'm kidding. Oh no, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. You turn it off when I'm on the other side. I'm stuck.
Okay.
I can't get out.
Oh no, are you in the wall? You are.
Yeah, I'm stuck over here.
1 second.
Help.
Stop moving.
Okay. Anyway.
All right,
do we
you're
want to
out.
be quiet? Do we want to be quiet again?
I don't know. Everything looks blurry.
she'll snap her fingers and send what do we Puck? She'll send Puck to the pocket dimension.
Okay.
All right. Everyone.
Rhea, do you know where we should go to, where people would
She
would
points
go for
past
safety
the
here?
curtains ahead of you and says, "The central altar is just past there. I was expecting to see people here. I don't know where they could have gone."
Fuck it.
There's evidence of battle all over that place.
Stay close.
Oh.
I
So these are curtains
Yep.
here?
That they are.
Evan Star will come down here and take a peek through.
I was just thinking it'd be nice to find somewhere to have a quick little rest at some point.
Okay.
I was thinking that as well. Again, everyone, stay together.
I'm gonna use my racial trait to heal myself for 5 hit points.
Oh, you could do the I think if you're using the bonus action one, you do 3d4.
I'm doing the racial one for healing hands.
Yes, healing hands is changed to d4 is equal to your proficiency bonus in the if you're using the new book.
Okay. Sweet. I will do that then.
Okay.
3d4.
Alphon, what you're familiar sees is a very large altar on a central dais. It's made of beautifully polished teak wood, and it takes the shape of a gauntleted hand clenched into a fist. Clenched into a fist. A large lever stands next to the altar, suggesting that it has some sort of mechanical function.
Where's the lever?
Central altar. Lever.
Should we check this? Should we check this from over here?
That's the there are 2 doors from
Yeah,
where we
that's
were, where we
right.
fought the Hounds.
Oh, never mind.
Guys, Evan Star doesn't see anything over by the altar except for a lever by the altar. Rhea, do you know anything about
there
that?
is one other thing Ebonstar would have seen. Over in this area here, a lot of bodies.
Except for a bunch of dead bodies. And I haven't seen where you've been highlighting stuff.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not sure why.
Okay. So, altar.
Yep.
Lever.
And dead bodies
Bodies.
up to the north. Okay. Shall we check it out? I know we're also looking for a place to rest. Do these stairs go down or up?
Those stairs go down. They go up. Those stairs are weird. Those stairs do in fact go up, but they are clogged with rubble.
Okay.
I just turned it on in dark mode 20. Looks really cool, by the way. Sorry, I just realized that.
Yeah, it has issues too, though. So.
Hey, stay together. It's hard to move everyone at once when we're like on the actual thing. Especially you have heavily armored folks.
Anything that hears me will fear me.
I would still prefer they fear you after we have the surprise.
Okay, so heading in there.
Heading in.
How do you slip through?
Right down here at the bottom was where I was able to slip through.
Okay. So, large, beautifully polished teak wood altar shaped like a gauntleted hand raised in a fist. Rhea would approach
You can stop concentrating now if you want, Lulu.
No. Oh, okay. All right, cool.
What does that lever do?
She reaches out and grabs it and pulls it.
Oh, I guess we're
The
gonna find out.
hand opens, and the hand extends and opens, fingers out. Rhea steps up to it, smears a little bit of the blood off of one of her few wounds, puts her hand on the altar. You see her close her eyes and say a few prayers. And you see the altar begin to glow for a brief moment.
Oh,
1 second.
I want to get a closer look.
Are there any bed chambers in this building?
Rhea regains all of her hit points. You see her wounds close,
Whoa.
Ooh.
and she stands and says, "This is the altar to Torm. Thankfully, it does appear to still be consecrated. Still. If anyone
that's
would
cool.
like, you can try to present an offering. If he accepts." She
I
kind of
feel-
gestures towards herself.
I feel the gods would not be very partial to me. So I'll
Well,
stand
you're from
right outside.
Elturel, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I'm seeing what I can offer. Ooh.
Anna's just constantly trying to stay between Althea, Krull, and Landon. or Layden.
Oh, because it passed without trace.
Yes.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't really have anything.
you saw-
Maybe an axe. Just a
You
hand
saw
axe. I don't know.
Rhea give some of her blood, kind of signifying her struggle, things like that. So give me 1 second. Let me tell you. You would probably know this. So
Okay.
Torm interesting.
Storm gives
Okay, so
both.
Torm's portfolio consists of duty, loyalty, righteousness, and basically just he's just like the god of good guys is the easy way to put that. Rhea gave a little bit of her blood, showing that she had been fighting and shedding blood for people here.
Okay. I'll do the same. Take out a hand axe and just slice my hand. Offer him my blood.
He just cuts his hand off.
Right, you are already wounded, Kroll. Just so you know.
Yeah, you already
Okay.
have blood all over.
Okay. There you go.
All right, so go ahead and make a religion check. Since you are from the city, you can make one at advantage.
Religion. Oh, -1. Oh.
Nice. Kroll, unfortunately, 13 does not get you there. It does. You can feel a bit of warmth, a bit of encouragement coming from the statue, but does not heal you, unfortunately.
All right, it's worth a shot.
Guidance? Question mark?
Guidance could certainly help.
Too late now.
Oh, yeah, you're focusing on poke. Oh, no, you can still cast guidance, but yeah.
You have to cast it before the check.
Yeah, guidance would have helped, but
Yeah. Unfortunate.
okay.
Yeah, and Anna's not gonna try it because she's one of those. The gods are just really powerful wizards types.
Okay.
If anybody needs guidance for something, Valifon has it as well, so. As does Layden.
It's Duzai.
We have a lot of guidance around.
Can I get perception checks from everybody, please?
Actually, I can.
Oh, yeah.
My concentration's monopolized right now.
Okay.
Oh, you said everyone? Sorry.
Okay,
Not on,
so
not on my shoulder.
at the very last, just as you all are examining this altar, trying to figure out what you all are going to do next, Layden, you see his head jerk to the side, and he says somebody's coming. He says that just as a group pulls down the curtain here to the north.
Ouch. Oh, would I have
Which
17
curtain?
I have 17 passive. Would I have noticed them like walking up so we could have like?
No, this would have been more of an active listening type of situation. They weren't making a whole lot of noise. They are pulling through this area, trying not to be noticed by any potential survivors. But they do rip down the curtain, and you all see what looks like almost a draconic-looking humanoid standing amidst a bunch of mortals, all wearing robes, garb, identifying them as followers of Zerial. They tear down the curtain and look towards you all, and the draconic-looking one at the center of them, gets this sneer, this toothy, sharp-toothed sneer on his face as he raises his sword towards you all.
Is
And
this is it this curtain?
up to the north, over here.
Oh.
Not everyone
Oh,
is seeing
okay.
this yet.
Well, okay,
But-
I can see it.
Yeah, I can see it.
I can see it too. Yeah.
And they step forward, begin to approach you all, and we are going to roll initiative as soon as we get back from our break.
Ooh.
All right, everybody. So, as that draconic infernal creature surrounded by cultists emerges from behind that curtain, we are going to go ahead and roll initiative.
How long has it been since our last thing? Like less than 10 minutes?
Less than 10 minutes.
Okay, nice. I am rolling amazing on initiative. That's the same roll.
Okay, let's get Lulu and Rhea. Anacola, you're up first.
Alright. Okay, so I am far too far away. So I'll just I remember these guys where I was right here. So we I can't shit, I need to turn my volume down. Okay, so I remember these guys from earlier. And this for Anna, this was only like yesterday or like 2 days ago. So, could I be reminded on what they do?
These are the cultists that you all saw. Did you see their ability? These are specifically cultists of Zerial. They can prove to be quite ferocious, being able to turn regular attacks into far more powerful ones.
Yes. Okay. So these,
These are the ones that can crit you when they don't crit you once a day.
Yes. Okay. And so that was the green ones or the brown ones. What do the golden ones do? The casters do again?
They are cultist casters.
No, but they like did a thing and like we saw them do their thing. Okay. Regardless, I will just shoot a. I'm concentrating on pass without trace. So I'm just gonna chill touch. Wait, sorry, my sheet is weird. That one.
Okay.
13.
13. 1 second, sorry. Sorry. That was not concentrating on that yet. That was my bad. I should have had it ready, but that does hit.
Okay, nice. 5 necrotic. And then I'll bonus action Shillelagh. Lulu, concentrate on your thing again.
Okay. She can do that on her turn.
How tall is the ceiling in here?
They are very tall. Vaulted ceilings in this cathedral, I would say at least 60, 70 feet up.
Okay, so there's room for call lightning if Layden wanted to cast it.
Yeah, it is a huge vaulted ceiling. Anything else from Manicola?
No, that's her turn.
Roll, you're up.
All right. So, am I able to run across this, or do I need to go around it?
I would say it's difficult terrain to get up one of the squares, and then you could jump off the other side. So climbing it would be difficult terrain.
I'll just go around it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to right there.
Okay.
And I will down a potion of healing.
Okay.
I got 2 of them. What do I roll for that?
I believe that is 2d4 plus 2.
7?
Yep.
Okay. And that'll be it.
Okay. Does bring us to caster. Right. So, they are going to come out front, take a look around, take stock of the situation. And the first thing that they are going to do is cast Spiritual Weapon.
Ooh.
Yep, Spiritual Weapon. Roll, it was at you, but 11 I'm sure does not hit you.
Nope.
Can we get a marker for it?
Yeah, I'm putting it down right now. And then it is going to Sacred Flame you, Kroll. It is going to be a dexterity saving throw from you. That is a success. You take no damage. Lulu's turn. Lulu is going to fly up beside you, Kroll, and she's going to fly up and like hover right next to you, and she's going to turn towards you with like a look of determination on her face, and she's going to nod and make a mean face at them as they approach. Going to hold her action.
Oh wait, does she? She doesn't heed my advice.
Oh yeah, I guess she would use her action to turn off her aura of invulnerability.
Thank you.
Okay.
You mean turn on?
Turn off. And okay, and Anacola wanted it off.
Oh.
I was
On by-
hoping it would
on
get
by
rid of the
default.
spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Well, no, it would just prevent. The spiritual weapon's already active. It would just
Right.
prevent other spells from going through.
Ah,
It would only prevent spells going through in that area, though. Whatever.
Yeah, but she'd get into melee. That's like her thing.
Yeah, she only has one trumpet left, and she's holding on to it. Right. Rhea is going to climb up onto this around the hand, ready her crossbow, and take a shot at the caster.
Ooh, a nicely placed laden
and it's crit.
breath weapon right here. A nicely placed laden breath weapon right here would be really good.
Okay. The white draconic fiend is going to take to the air. He is going to fly. You know what? He is going to fly. right down here.
Does he have a tail?
He does. Okay.
What's the lighting conditions in here?
It is just above dimly lit. It is not dark.
So if it's above dimly lit, that means I would not get advantage with Shadow Blade.
Yeah, pretty like one of the general things that like unless you're in an enclosed space, there's pretty much always light in Avernus. Just because there is no sun or sunset, it just the sky is always the same color, so that same level of illumination
Yeah, but is
pretty
it
much
dim light
everywhere.
or is it? But is it dim light or bright light?
It would
You
be
know?
it would be bright light.
Okay.
Yeah. It would be bright light. Okay. It is going to get to there. And it is going to hold an action. Valifon.
What to do. We'll start off with bonus action, last blade song. Good God, that thing's ugly.
Yeah. Even for my standards.
Ooh. I have full art for you all. Here you go.
Ooh.
Abashai.
I rescind my comment.
Okay. Oh, I'm trying to decide, is it better to attack something or is it better to put Layden in the middle of the combat?
Did Althea...
Layden's not my character though, so I don't feel good about just like hurtling him all by himself up into the middle of all of that.
He also doesn't
Even though
have
I
enough
think he can.
speed to get there.
Hmm?
I said he also doesn't have enough speed to get there.
Yeah. Oh, actually, he has something. Yeah, he's got something better to do. It's tempting to put him up there where he can cast Spirit Guardians. Actually, that's really the best thing I can do. Okay, so I went to Blade Song, and now I am going to cast Vortex Warp. Let me make sure that I have the range for that.
Did Althea mention that she was going to do the Wall of Fire thing?
Oh, she's doing Wall of Fire? Never
Yeah,
mind.
she's
I'm
Wall of
asking
Fire.
if she mentioned that.
Yeah, you were mentioning that. Never mind.
No, I'm asking if, like, in character they mentioned it, because, like, you might not know.
I mean, I
Yeah, we
see
can
a group of people with a great chance, and they're not invulnerable to fire. So
Okay. Okay.
I
Not
would
gonna cast
definitely-
Vortex Warp then. And instead, we'll cast Conscious Mind Whip at 3rd level.
Okay. Which one?
At the caster.
Ouch.
Int save result is a 19.
very low damage though.
Dilbury Barbs.
Oh.
Second int save result is only an 11.
Okay. How did I only get? Oh, wow! That is like the absolute worst, almost worst damage you could ever roll on that. But that's not the purpose that you really roll.
Right.
Do that spell. So.
Oh wow, that is a really
Yeah.
good spell. Oh wow. Okay.
Move, action, or
Yep.
bonus action.
What level is that?
And then
Like by
Okay.
default, sorry.
Second level.
Ooh, okay. Sorry.
And Valathon will move to here. And Amelia will move to there. So that's it for Valathon.
Yeah.
Alright. So the plan's cast Wall of Fire here. I just need to look what kind of circle this is.
What's the
I'm gonna
range?
be- I believe it was a 100-foot line, but you can also do it in a circle formation. And I'm going to be using it as a circle in this formation. Let me see.
Okay, 120 feet. Good.
6 feet long, 20 feet high, 1 foot thick. Ringed wall up to 20 feet in diameter.
It'll be a
So
4x4 area.
So a ringed wall of up to 20 feet in diameter, which means center point, and it would go out from there in 20 feet in all directions.
Can we? I want to interrupt just slightly. When I cast it at 3rd level, I was able to target 2 creatures.
Okay.
So I would have targeted the white Abashai as my second target.
Its int save result is 19.
Okay.
Okay,
So
so
it'd
we're
still
replacing that
take
wall of fire.
2 points of damage.
I like to put it in such a way where it hits as many of these guys as possible. Well,
I think the most you
essentially-
get is 4.
Yeah, that's essentially what I'm going for, and I'm trying to also make it so that it's hard for them to push towards us without walking through the ring of fire again, as well as clouding their vision, so they're forced to walk through if they want to do anything.
So it looks like the way to get 4 does put it near the back ranks. So only 2 of them are actually, only one of them is actually trapped in it. Here, if you want to, you can see the point of origin. So if you want to move your token up here a little bit just for now, so you can see a little better.
If it goes right here, it would damage a lot of them, and they wouldn't be able to get by it without taking.
Right, it would hit less of them. I think
So
up
if it
there,
goes- If it goes like 1 down, and then to the left.
You'd get
a
3 of
diameter,
them.
though.
It doesn't have to be a circle, though. It can be.
Oh, yeah,
It could
It
be
can
a line
be a
as
line.
well, but I want to make it a circle because the circle is can force them to walk through it again. Plus, that circle is too small. That's a 10-foot diameter.
is it radius?
It's a diameter, so yes, radius. It would be centered on a point. Because the normal wall of fire line is 60 feet long. The idea
it's
is
an
to
8
take
by 8
that
then.
ring- Yes. The idea is that you're bringing it
Or a
into
ringed wall with 20 feet in diameter.
So around,
Yeah.
so basically you center it on the one point, and from that point it goes 20 feet out.
No, 20-foot diameter is the entire length across a circle.
That's what I was thinking.
Radius is.
Because
Radius would be-
what we're using there is radius. So would it be a 4x4? Or
Well,
geometry? No.
that's extremely small though.
That is.
That's because the ring is the least optimal version of the wall of fire.
Yeah, if you put it right here, it would be able to get. It would be able to get like I think, 3 of them, but it would also block a lot of them from moving through. Without taking damage.
Yeah. It is only a 4x4. Officially looked up.
So if we put it like right here, it would block off the passage.
it would cause it would be a wall.
Yeah. So I'm talking about like doing it. They can move the circle over to the right. It's not gonna hit everyone out at the same time, but the idea is that they have to walk through to get to us. Like
If you put it-
so you put it right there. They're all forced to walk through it. Right there. They're
you
all
put-
forced to walk through it there.
If you put it 1 to the left, they would still be forced to walk through, and it would damage one of them instantly. If it goes 2 to the left.
Yeah, that's the way.
Right there.
That's where you want it if you want to make it impossible for them to walk through it.
Um.
That works.
Yeah.
It only damage one
And-
of them, though.
And by the way, a 10-foot radius circle has a perimeter of 62 feet, so it matches up to a 60-foot length wall.
Okay, fair enough.
Math. My nemesis.
Alright, so like that blocks their path, blocks their view, they have to go through it. Alright, that's good to me. I'll do
Okay.
that.
So, saving throw. Are you directing the heat inward or outward?
It would be outward.
Okay.
So in order, if they want to see through it, they have to walk through the fire, and as soon as they do, they get hurt. Or if they try to go close to it.
Actually, anybody within 10 feet of the hot side.
Anyone that ends their turn within 5 feet, within 10 feet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So the one that's stuck in the middle is gonna make this. Is gonna save. You want to roll the damage for that, Althea?
Yep.
Dex save result is. Oh, not bad. Dex save result is a 19, but half of 23 is still still crispifies this guy.
Oh shit, they're like really weak. Okay. Oh man, if I don't do that. We're just throwing it off.
I
Okay.
think they take it
Alright.
on this.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna put my Hex Curse onto the dragon dude.
Okay.
And then that was down here. So we're gonna go. Bring that right there. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Difficult terrain to climb over the statue.
Ah.
It's just one unit reduction to climb onto it.
Okay.
Would it be any to jump off?
No.
So I guess we do here or I'll go here.
Okay.
Alright, that's it.
Laden.
Okay, so 60-foot radius.
Is huge. We established that last time with Call Lightning.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to determine is whether or not he can safely cast it in here, whether or not the spell would fail because there's not room. Are these like indentations from the walls going to keep Call Lightning from staying up?
Let me get the 12 by 12 down. So, what's the radius? 60-foot radius?
60 foot.
I think it's twice this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was big last time too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not going to fit in here, is it?
Nah, because it's even bigger than this. This is still too small.
Yeah.
I thought for Call Lightning, all it matters is the height though, not how let the area.
It's vague on the description.
See it?
Link it.
So, Stormcloud appears in the shape of a cylinder, 10 feet tall, 60-foot radius, centered on a point you can see. The spell fails if you can't see a point in the air where the storm cloud could appear. For example, if you're in a room that can't accommodate the cloud.
Yeah, this would qualify.
Yeah.
If it's some of it's
Okay.
going around corners, anywhere, you wouldn't be able to see the cloud anymore. Yeah, it's literally barely too big, but the fact that it's bisecting dynamic lighting lines means that that it would fail.
Okay, so he would not do that. So instead, he'd move 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to here, and
Does he have Toll the Dead?
Good question. And that is no.
Dang.
I think that's a great thing.
Yeah. No, he can. Any cleric can have Toll the Dead,
Oh, okay.
but just a second. This might be a good spell for it. And that won't help. Sorry.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm gonna just bonus action cast Spiritual Weapon right beside the Abashai.
The two spiritual weapons should start going at it.
So that'd be a 23 to hit for 11 damage.
Hits.
And then we'll cast Sacred Flame on it.
Nice. Okay. Dex save result is a 17.
Okay. That's it for Layden.
Okay. The cultists are going to shout in alarm as this wall of fire appears in front of them, and they are going to do, as predicted, start going around.
I would have just fireballed them if I had known they had so little HP. Oh well, it gives us tons of time to focus on the dragon.
I'm gonna hone in on this guy, on the caster.
Yep.
Using their dash action, and then a free action to yank this curtain down. You can all see that they did in fact make it to there. But that is with their dash. They can do nothing else.
Next time you got a fireball.
Right. That looks like a really good fireball grouping right there is what that looks like. And Nicola, you're up.
All right. I am going to, real quick, go over to. I'll go right here. Then I'm gonna chill touch this guy.
Okay. Ooh, 21 hits. Good hit. Nice.
10 necrotic. Just gonna see what happens. Okay, then I'm gonna use my last 5 feet to go right here.
Okay.
So he can't see me.
Alright. Kroll, you are up. What's it gonna be?
I was going to go for the dragon, but I think I'm going to try to finish off that caster before he can go again.
Yeah.
The dragon's also up in the air, so.
Yeah, 5.
How high up in the air is it?
It's only about 5 feet off. It just got up off the ground.
Yeah.
So I move next to the caster and swing my
Oh
sword.
no!
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right, so savage attack.
Oh god.
Probably not even gonna need it, but for a critical hit, you can roll one. Okay, so it's a D8.
So just roll your regular damage and add a d8 to it.
Okay.
Ooh.
It says Orcish Fury, but it's just a D8, so.
It's 1923.
Where did the? Why is it 2 different? Wait, does the long sword have 2 different damage dice?
What do you mean?
Like
No, it's because of the crit. It rolled the crit damage automatically.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
So
it's
the
just
the top one, yeah, the top one is my savage attack.
Just
bottom
the
one is-
+4.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Roll. That does take him down.
Nice.
Okay. And I've got, let's see, 10 more feet of movement, so I can get to there. And that'll be it.
Our
Okay.
hand axe added it. You still have an attack left.
Yeah, I could if
You could.
is that okay?
Yeah, it's
All
fine.
right. So silver hand axe
17 hits.
for 4.
Okay. All right. Lulu.
Oh my gosh, that rate is so large. They can hit all of them.
Yep. Lulu OP. No joke.
Literally gonna hit all of them. Well, looks like I don't even have to use my fireball.
Oh, not all of them. She can hit a lot of them. It is a 30-foot cone.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
so yeah.
So it's the front. Oh
So
no,
there's 3.
no! She moves forward one more space, right in this guy's face, and it looks like she's about to blow a raspberry, but instead this like enormous boom, like this thunderous shockwave, just explodes out of Lulu's face, and everyone here has to roll con saves.
What was this guy's held action? Did it go off?
Yes, it
Oh,
did. It
since-
would have been to just smack Lulu in the face. So.
Since it says non-magical objects in the cone take that aren't being held, everyone take 10d6 damage. Does she blow the curtains wide away?
Yeah, the curtains were already moved away by the cultists, but anything left would definitely be blown away by this.
Yeah, just like the rest of them.
They all failed.
Ooh.
Oh, damn.
Nice.
Gonna be in the yellow after that.
All right. So Lulu lets out that shockwave. Those 3 cultists in the back go flying through the air, landing in a heap. The Abashai in front of Lulu recoils and is grabbing at its ears. Now deafened. Ray is going to congratulate Lulu and come up for the flank. Swing twice with it. Iskaros. Oh, wait. She has to use
Is
an
she
action
not
to
good?
praise it.
Is it an action to praise it?
I believe so.
How
I
was
don't-
Kroll
yeah, I don't-
attacking with?
it
Kroll was
not?
attacking
Yeah.
the same.
Is it a bonus action?
I don't think it's even. Actually, I thought it was just a check we
Yeah.
wanted to use it.
Yeah, you've just been doing checks.
Yeah, I thought it was just a check.
Yep. Okay. So here she goes. And she does fail.
Damn.
So let's assume that she would have failed back here, so she can at least take a crossbow shot.
She throws it down and spits on it, and then pulls out
Right.
the crossbow.
Right. Does bring us to the Abashai's turn.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Lulu.
Yeah, Lulu's not in a great spot.
She's tanky. She can handle it.
Right? So the creature is going to rear its head back and let loose a massive roar before letting loose a flurry of attacks against Lulu. hits. 2 hits.
Oof.
Not a lot of damage though. Really, really low on its damage. Damn. Okay.
Does she have resistance to the damage? Oh, it's magical damage. Oof.
Okay. Does bring us to Valifon.
Okay. Oops. Not measurement. Ebonstar will fly down there and give me the help action. And I will move to here. And cast Chill Touch. So that's a 20 to hit.
20 hits.
14 necrotic.
Nice hit. Okay.
And then Ebonstar will fly back to there using Flyby.
And as you hit it, it shrieks and swings its sword at Lulu.
Sorry, Lulu!
That's a hit. Lulu takes 2 damage.
How's her concentration doing?
That is a good question. I actually need to make 3 checks for it.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Because if she wasn't concentrating at the beginning of that round, then my chill touch wouldn't have landed.
Oh, there it goes.
Did I tell that she's not concentrating? In which case I would not have.
Yeah, she probably would have made some sort of vocalization of that.
Her, like, I imagine her eyebrows are really scrunched together whenever she's concentrating,
Ah.
so that would stop.
That tracks, yeah.
Okay. In that case. Yeah. In that case, it would have been Ebonstar to here, Valifon to here, and would have attacked with Booming Blade instead.
Okay.
Evan
For-
should give someone else the help action since you already get it from Lulu.
Okay, fair enough. And that was a Booming Blade, so there should have been a D8 on that as well, which I will roll.
Can you cast a booming blade here?
Yes.
Yeah, why wouldn't you be able to?
Because of her thing.
It's down.
Oh, I'm in 10 feet. So
No,
no.
it's up. The concentrating is to keep it
Yep.
down, so yeah. No.
Yep.
The verbiage for her thing is weird. So, any spell 5th level or lower cast from outside the barrier can't affect creatures within the barrier. So you are inside of the barrier casting it.
I'm inside the barrier.
So you can cast that.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So 8 booming damage, so 12 total.
Okay. So
And that
compared
is
to
a
the
silver
14.
rapier,
Okay.
so.
Right, it was 14 originally? Yeah. Okay. Anything else?
Okay.
Althea.
Alright, so there's like 2 more left over there. Let's deal with this thing. No, I'll let you guys deal with that. I'm gonna charge up to here. 5, 10, 25.
Still got your fireballs.
Yeah, well, there's not really much point using it now that 3 of the opponent are dead, so we're just gonna Eldritch Blast. On this closer one here.
Okay. 15 hits, 9 does not.
Fortune.
No.
Oh, come on.
Rip.
Oh well, that's fine. That's it for now.
Alright, Layden.
Layden will charge up, yelling obscenities at a servant of Tiamat, and attack with Heaven's Fall. 15 hit?
15 just hits.
Okay, so a lovely 5 points of damage. He just rolled so well there. One of that was radiant. And then... Where did my booming blade go? I mean, the spiritual weapon. Spiritual weapon 23 for 10 force damage.
All right.
Yep, that's it for Layden.
Okay. The remaining cultists are finally gonna get into this fight, it may seem. Oh, sorry. Didn't see Althea there. Stopped at Althea, both of them. Okay. Althea, can they even hit you?
Let's find out.
15?
No. Anything less than 21 is not, don't even bother.
Yep. 15 and a 12. They both miss.
Alright.
Nicole, you're up.
Hey, okay, so she is going to run down right over to here, and she is going to make a 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Oh, nice. That is 11 damage. And that is all she can do.
Roll.
Alright. So, Crawl will move to here.
Oh, I realized that was a 20, by the way, because I'm flanking.
So he's gonna attack. Just a sec. Attack with Moon Touched. He's gonna try to do a trip attack. So we'll add a superiority die. And hell, why not? Let's do Orcish Fury.
Strength save result is a
Okay.
22.
Yeah, that he's fine. Do 16 damage.
Roll. 16 is enough to rack you up another kill, though.
Boom.
I knew you guys could do it. I had faith.
And then he'll move another. Let's see, that was. So another 15. We'll just move right to there. I'll attack this guy with my other. So let's.
16 hits.
For 6. Okay.
Oh my god, 12 kills him.
Okay, and that's it for me. I can't do anything else.
Okay. That is going to bring us to Lulu, who is going to continue doing Lulu things. And miss.
That's what Lulu does.
Yep. She misses and then kills everything with her trumpet. That is her job. Okay. Rhea is going to try Iskaros again. And fail. Curse at it some more, and then take a crossbow shot. And miss. Nice. Good job, Rhea.
Because that's what Rhea does.
Dalifon, you're up.
um, 10, 15, 20, 25. And Booming Blade. 18 for 6 damage.
Okay. 6, not quite enough.
And yeah, that's it for me.
There.
Alright. I am going to whack it over the head in such a harsh manner that it knocks him unconscious instead of killing him. With a 26.
6 hits.
And I will non-lethally knock him unconscious.
Right. And down he goes in a heap. And we are going to drop out of initiative.
I'm going to immediately tie that one up right away.
Luckily, no one else heard this entire combat. Because it was very quiet the entire time.
It certainly is quiet now.
And Layden will kick the Abashai 3 or 4 times. Spit on it.
It does in fact bear symbology of Tiamat, as well as Zerial.
Hey, if we were to put these curtains back up, maybe we could use this back area as like a place to rest.
Rhea would recommend that if we are trying to rest, she would let you know that there is an upper level. It's a choir level. Overlooks this entire area, and then she points straight up.
Oh, okay.
How did we get there?
Yep.
She says that there's some stairs to the south and north just past these curtains.
Alright.
Do these people in the spellcaster have anything on them that I'm not worried about gold. I'm wondering whether or not they have any special weapons or armor or anything on them.
I'm worried about gold though.
Balafon, nothing like that. Just a lot of symbology, a lot of little trinkets and things like that. Nothing special as far as their weapons or armor.
Anything? Yeah. What about the Abashai? I know sometimes fiends carry trinkets of significance.
Make an investigation check.
I will give myself guidance on this. So, 23.
Okay. As you're searching through everything, you notice that it doesn't have anything on its body, but woven into its like kind of like what it calls its hair. Woven into those strands coming down. Inside of there is what looks like a little black disc. Only thing like it there.
And can I tell what this black disc is? Maybe you need to pull out a knife and cut it loose.
Make a history check and see if you came across one of these in your studies.
And I will give myself guidance again.
Ooh, need it.
So 10?
With a 10, Valifon, you would know that it is important to this area, and it's itching at the back of your mind. We'll say that you're able to recognize what it is, but not anything else beyond its significance, how to use it, where you might be able to use it. What woven into this creature's hair is this. Uh-oh. Things are not responding properly.
Rhea might know.
Oh. Whatever it is, I'm bringing it with me. Maybe when we interrogate this prisoner, it can tell us what it is.
Oh, where's Valfon from?
He's from Waterdeep originally, and has lived in Baldur's Gate for the past few years. So it's a soul coin.
It's a soul coin.
Ah, okay. Yeah, Rhea might have a better idea of what it is then.
Rhea does not know what that is.
And as for their wallets,
They don't carry wallets.
well, like
This is
how-
hell.
any
Why
any
would they
money,
have a need for a
They
wallet?
don't carry any money.
terrible.
Alright,
The worst kind of criminals.
All right.
Whereas
Well,
I'm the best, obviously.
I'll mark you on my hit list for later since you're a criminal.
Yeah, that's okay. We've all murdered people.
Yes, but I do it for the right reasons.
Anyone can tell themselves that it's the right reason.
I'll head over to the stairs, assuming everyone's falling behind, and I'll be dragging this guy by his hair as
Yep.
I do, if he has any. If not, then I'll just drag him by the neck.
Oh, if the spellcaster had a holy symbol on them, Anna would have taken it.
yeah, he would have had a holy symbol of Zerial on him.
Okay. Can we just like say that we're within 30 feet of me? It's just exhausting to try and like keep
Yeah,
up.
you're
It's
good.
just weird. Okay.
Alright. So. This is a magnificent pipe organ in front of you at the top of this landing.
And that's without a bard.
It's ivory keys.
No,
practically
Anacola.
glow.
I'd play it quietly.
No.
The sound is reduced in my presence.
That's what you tell yourself.
Just a quick
Once
point of
we
order,
are-
everyone. This the map was mismarked. Those first two staircases that you saw were the ones that led up here. The ones at the back
Ah.
were the ones that were covered with that rubble. So this area actually looks over to the west. It looks over that entire area you all were just in.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna take a quick look around, make sure there's nobody around. Looks like there's arrow slits here.
Defensive turrets facing
Oh,
out towards the outer courtyard.
Is there functional turrets here?
There's no weaponry, but there are arrow slits throughout.
All right. All right. Well, what seems like a good place to wait. Is that a door here?
It is. Judging by what you saw from outside, that would lead to a balcony.
I will open the door just in case.
Anna's gonna remind everyone that everyone has 13 good berries on them.
Ooh.
Alphon will eat 3 of his.
Particularly Krull.
Yeah, I'll eat 12.
All right. Satisfied there's nothing here, I'll close the door again. And I'll head back to the party. All right. This looks like a good spot to rest. It looks like the only way to up here is through the staircase. So.
So
And Anna's inept musical instincts are like rearing their head, but she's just going to peel off a couple of the keys and keep them in her pocket. And then she's gonna step back before she does anything she regrets and lay down.
before we do our long rest, Valafon will go off into a corner and ritually cast Identify on this coin.
Are we on a balcony? or
Yes,
something?
yes, you are.
Yeah,
Ah.
this overlooks, but I'd be like sitting on the floor below the level of the railing and stuff. So
While I have time, I'll start making barricades in front of the staircases as well. Just since I'm guessing there's like a bunch of wood here from the bleachers and stuff.
Whole system.
You know, we'll just make sure we keep 2 of the bleachers so people can sleep on them, and then help build the things.
take a long rest.
Yeah.
Are we doing a long rest?
You mentioned
Rhea
it.
would be adamantly opposed to that, saying that if there
Yeah,
are
I would think so.
survivors, 8 hours is way more time than they have.
Yep, I would think so. And we also have some civilians with us. We just aren't moving tokens of theirs around, I assume.
So wait, where do we need to get to again? Within short time?
Do you find any survivors that are leading the defense of Elturel?
Right, but we haven't found
Oh,
any yet.
in this building.
Yes, in this building.
How many bodies did we find downstairs?
There was a lot. You all didn't really mention anything about investigating the bodies specifically, so just a lot
Yeah.
of bodies.
I
We
guess we'll just investigate real quick. I guess.
Heading
Or
back
after
down to check out the
Alphon-
bodies.
No,
Oh,
we
yeah.
could, after our
Or no,
rest, we can check them
rest.
out. Yeah,
Alright, we'll do
we're up
the short
here.
rest first.
We're ensconced. Okay, identify on the soul coin.
Okay. All right. Valifon, you can tell that it is. You can obviously tell that it is a form of currency down here. It emanates necromantic magic strongly, and there is indeed a mortal soul trapped inside of it.
Oh shit.
Lovely.
Get a sense. What's your alignment, Valifon?
Chaotic good.
Okay. You can sense us. You get a very distinct sense of wrongness from even being in possession of one.
Yeah.
Does he mention what it is?
What was that?
I was asking if you mentioned what it is to like everyone.
Yeah, I would be. I would mention.
I could hold it if you're feeling trepidatious.
Can this be destroyed?
Would that help what's inside, or would it harm it? Do you know?
Anacola,
The
with
identify.
you between you and Valifon, the two of you together actually have a unique perspective on this. Valifon with their extensive study of the Nine Hells, and Anacola with their involvement with hags, who would know quite a bit about this currency. So, why doesn't one of you make a history check and the other make a religion check? You can both do so at advantage. We'll see just how much you can figure out about these coins.
I'll guide myself.
Likewise.
I'm equally bad at both. I imagine I can't use my wisdom to do it.
And I am going to use my sessional inspiration
You're both
on
rolling.
this.
You're both rolling at advantage.
Oh, that's right. You said advantage.
I was gonna ask, would I be able to use my wisdom because it's accounting for my knowledge or whatever, or no?
No, I don't think so. I think this would directly be along the lines of who you were listening to, what information you absorbed. That does fall in intelligence.
Okay. So yeah, I will drop Path to that trace as I guide myself.
Okay.
That's an 11.
So an 11. Okay. So between the two of you,
Back to 21.
yep. So between the two of you, Anacola, with your 11, you're able to determine that you know that these things are extraordinarily valuable down here. That one of them, that basically each one of these is extremely valuable. Even being in possession of one can be used as a bartering chip with many of the fiends down here. You know that because of the rumors and conversations overheard from some of your less than reputable associates. And Valifon, with your 21, you realize that yes, these can be destroyed. However, doing so also destroys the soul inside of it.
I assume I would know that the souls in something like this are not like good people's souls that have been trapped. These are most likely
Valithon, with
soul.
your 21, you would know that the more valiant the soul trapped inside of the coin, the more valuable it is.
Oh,
You
interesting.
are unable to determine whose soul is trapped inside of that coin, but again, the more honorable, the more just the individual, the more value the coin possesses.
Those are often those are often made by night hags. My
Correct.
my it's on again, off again relatives. We're not the closest, at least, if that means anything.
Okay.
Yeah, they will come in your sleep and just sap your soul. It is quite. It wasn't very fun. I mean, it's not very fun. Anyway.
Yeah.
If it does bother you though, I could hold it.
I will hold this one for now.
All right. If it draws on your conscience too much though, it could be a bother.
I'm ready for a rest.
You all can go ahead and take your short rest.
Cool.
Alright.
I sadly wouldn't have enough wild shapes to get my Tresem back, so they disappear.
I got some more spells back again. Unfortunately, I don't have many features left though.
And I will use my arcane recovery.
Actually, during the rest, I just want to check something out. Anna's going to pull out a small lock of hair, and she's going to go over to Alphon and ask if she can see the token for a moment. I just want to attempt a thing. I won't do anything to it that would harm or anything. It's purely.
That's fine.
Okay. So she'll take her lock of hair and she's going to wrap it around the coin and see if she can speak to the person inside of it. It would be the telepathic message paragraph.
Make an Arcana check, Anacola.
Oh, great. Amazing at those.
Yeah.
Valley, you want to help me out with a little magic?
Sure, I'll give you some guidance.
Okay, thank you. Oh, I'm good at Arcana. Never mind. I still need it though. Ooh, nice. That is a 26.
The soul trapped inside of this coin belonged to a cultist of Tiamat. You can
Not very
hear
valuable.
them inside, and they're essentially on repeat, clearly having lost their mind a very long time ago, praying to Tiamat for forgiveness. The same 10 or 12 word prayer over and over and over again.
It was not a very noble soul, I don't believe. Should take her hair back and just kind of put it back in.
Good to know.
Yeah, they were a cultist. I could break it if you'd like. Or we can keep it. It is currency. Could be useful. Actually, yeah.
I say we keep it for now.
Destroying them is incredibly difficult, too.
Okay.
Possible,
Yeah,
but difficult.
Yeah, I think we could use it to buy some. And as long as the soul is ignoble, we can keep our consciences clean as we trade them. Presumably, I don't know how you people work, but Is that okay with you, Miss Paladin? She'll say to Althea.
She's just like not paying attention to the conversation at all. Has no input on the matter.
Gotcha. Krull, any thoughts?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good with whatever you want.
Alright. Well, there presumably are people to find. And I have to explore every inch of this goddamn cathedral. Alright, something to find.
Okay. So y'all are taking your short rest.
Yep.
I
Okay.
think we're ready.
And Anacola, you said you were searching the entire floor.
Not like the whole time, because that might interrupt the rest. But they were going to do it to find the people anyway, so yes.
Yeah, once the rest was over, we're gonna go check out all the DBs.
All the what?
All the dead bodies.
Okay.
No, all the dick pics. We're gonna check them all out. See everyone that was sent in this castle.
Hopefully it is a low number. So, all right. So, are you all heading back downstairs? Are you searching around more up here?
Want to split a bit?
I mean, I'll just look around up here quickly. Around the cathedral, the thing over
I'll go over.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go.
I already checked the balcony and arrows. There was nothing interesting there, so it's basically just this area here.
Who goes into the northern turret?
I'll do that one.
Anacola, you see huddled in the corner over here a man in rather shiny plate mail. Get a little bit closer, you can see that it's mostly ornamental. But he's just holding his spear up, and you can see that he begins kind of twitching whenever your foot falls. Like he can hear you coming. He's like, "Go away, go away, go away."
Wait, where is them?
Up
I'm
here.
confused. Oh. Right. Oh.
Get you a
there's
token.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Does this look like a holy man?
Looks like he was one of the guards at the Citadel.
She'll step closer.
No! Leave me alone! Go away!
Shillelagh.
Still just crouching on the ground, his eyes just shut tight.
Shillelagh, and she'll step closer and then just kind of tap him on the head.
Ah, he swings his spear around wildly, misses you by a mile.
You seem very ill fit for your position.
His eyes open. You're not one of them. What do you want?
Not yet, anyway. But you're coming with us. Let's go.
No! And he just crouches back into the corner further.
Does he seem like he could take a hit, or does it seem like it would kill him?
He seems rather frail.
Okay. That's annoying.
Okay.
She'll hit him over the head again, not as an attack, just a bonk. Get up. We're leaving.
No! Make a persuasion check or an intimidation check, Anacola.
This is.
This is why I go away. What? What?
He's like, "Oh God, please, fine, just don't hurt me." He gets up, dragging his spear, and he's just crying. Oh God.
She's gonna. She'll be behind him, just kind of pushing him with her shillelagh. Come on, we're going. In the least threatening way possible, but it's terrifying. This guy. I found something.
Oh God.
I see that you did.
Althea will just walk up and put her hand on his shoulder. Is that person bothering you? I can.
Oh
God!
Who are you? Don't kill me, please.
Nothing to fear, my good friend. I am a faithful protector. I am one who protects poor souls like you. You have found yourself in a rather unfortunate circumstance. Stick by me, and I guarantee no harm will come to you.
Make a persuasion check out there.
Is my presence affecting it at all?
Nice.
With
Ooh.
advantage?
It appears it did.
Do you want to use your sessional?
Sure.
Wait. Oh yeah, you didn't already. You already had advantage before.
Oh, I'm slightly tempted to leave it as a 1, but I'm like,
Right? He just yeets himself off the balcony. He's like, "No!"
Oh, no.
You know what?
I'd grab him.
For curiosity's sake, I'll just leave it at the 7 this time.
He,
Yeah, my presence is very intimidating.
yeah. So he would just break down again out there and just like fall to his knees. If Anicola didn't get so good on hers, he would be too afraid to even move right now. But he kind of just breaks down again. He's like, they left me. They all left. Oh God.
She'll like holster her shillelagh and lift him by the armpits.
At this point, she'll kind of like take offense that this guy doesn't think she can protect him, and just like look at Anacola and just be like, "What the heck did you do to him?"
I literally didn't do anything. I walked over and told him to come with us.
It doesn't seem like that's the case.
I mean, like this guy seems kind of wimpy. Not gonna lie, he should not have been guarding this shit. And she'll just kind of lift him and carry him by the
Like, you're right.
armpits.
You're right. I should never have been here. I should just stayed home today. I don't know. Oh God.
Oh dear.
Yeah, she'll carry him over to Rhea. She might know him.
Rhea walks over and sees this guy. And Trevik? Trevik, what in the gods' names are you doing here? And he's just like, oh God, what? He's beyond consoling at this point. But Rhea does recognize him. Says that he's one of the guards that's been here for a long time. Never saw any fighting, but he's been a guard of the Citadel for many years.
Yeah, they do say being in an inner city, or within the walls at least, always leaves you quite squishy. It's like those guys from Attack on Titan who said they never got any action because they were inside the walls.
I need to watch that show. I've never really watched anime, but I feel like Attack on Titan would be something I would enjoy.
Especially for like this general time period, it's a good. I don't know. I feel like it's a good kind of.
So I'm assuming we're bringing this person down with us downstairs while we investigate the bodies.
It's part of our
Yes.
the human zoo that we're
Let's do
gathering.
that.
The human zoo. Nice.
Yeah,
Yep.
my mother had one of those.
So back downstairs, and again, as a point of order, you all would have emerged
All the way back over
back over that way. Back
here. Yeah. So, but we have some
This
dead
area.
bodies up here, yes.
Correct. So, Valifon, as you all are going through all of that up there, turning over bodies, could somebody please roll? Are all 5 of you engaged in body searching at the moment?
Yeah.
Yep.
Since Layden's not here, somebody roll me a d4. Okay. So as you're all going through the bodies, you can see that all of these people died fighting. They're in various form. They've been stabbed. Some of them have been mauled, claws, whatever it may be. These people did not die easy, unfortunately. And Kroll, as you're moving the bodies around, looking through them all, you find basic weapons and things like that. But as you pull one of the bodies, there's a gnome lying underneath one of the bodies, directly underneath it. And as you pull that body off of him, the gnome's eyes shoot open. He's like, "Oh! I was wondering when someone would show up." Stands up, brushes himself off. It's like, so I'm assuming you're the ones that were making all that racket down there a little while ago. Assume you all won?
Yeah.
Good job. Good job. I wasn't sure. Y'all just kind of left afterwards. I figured I'd been safe here for a while. I could stay safe here for a little longer. My name's Seltern. Seltern Orbrinch. So
Nice
what,
to meet you.
Rhea.
what are you all doing here?
We have our
Just
reasons.
helping.
Looking
Good.
for any survivors at the Citadel.
We're trying to find out where the main resistance might be happening right now, or where people are in general, for that matter.
Anzi says, well, I don't know exactly where they went, but I heard them talking. I was hiding under here after the last battle. And I heard them all talking. They said they were going to the catacombs. But I've never heard about any catacombs. Rhea
Rhea?
at that point. Yep, Rhea at that point would step up and, you mean there's an entrance to the catacombs here? Inside of the cathedral? Says, well, I don't know. They were talking about going to the catacombs, and next thing I know, I chucked up from my hiding spot, and everyone was gone. No one left out any of the doors, so it's got to be in here somewhere. Rhea would turn back to
we-
and say she doesn't know how, but if what he's saying is true, the catacombs are about as well fortified as it gets.
So
I will start moving things around and filling with things, especially this nice little altar thing here.
Luna's a teensy bit racist, so she's gonna go find the little gnome girl and see if this is her dad.
Oh no! Oof. The little gnomish girl does in fact say that is not her father.
Oh, sorry about that. Okay. Just a point of order. I needed to check. You never know.
You never know indeed.
yeah, so Valithon will, hope if I can get through this thing, is going to come down here and search this area.
I'm
Altars.
just gonna open all.
Layden will search the main altar here for any.
Okay, let's go ahead and get
Can I just
perception
go around
checks
and
from everyone searching.
Can I just go around and open all of the curtains so that way we can see through more? Like all of them.
Yep.
Layden and Valithon will be casting guidance on themselves. You said perception or investigation?
Either one's fine.
Also, while she's looking around, she'll also perceive.
14 from Valithon. And Layden will use his sessional for that lovely 20.
I'm rolling amazing.
For a total of
Yeah.
28.
We have some really high checks.
22 for me while I'm looking around and opening all the curtains.
As Layden is investigating that main altar, he's kind of looking around. And luckily, as Kroll's offer was not accepted, the hand is still open. Layden, inspecting the back behind the hand, can see that almost like a panel has recessed in the back of the altar there. Wasn't like that when the hand was closed, but now that the hand is open, there's a small recessed panel. Layden puts his hand on it and gives it a little push, and it slowly slides back in and reveals a stairway leading down.
Ooh.
Hey guys, I think I found it. And we'll point at the stairs going down.
Valithon, it is dark where you're going now.
Ooh.
I'm guessing there's nothing else around considering all our high checks. So,
Was anybody looking around back here with your checks?
Where'd
Where?
you point?
No one can see that. Sorry, 1 second.
I'll zoom
Here?
out more.
Yeah, back towards that back altar.
Oh, I would have been opening the curtains, so I guess so. Because there's the curtains over here, I think, right?
Yeah, there was curtain
Little-
back where the cultists were.
I was
So if
focusing
anyone
on
was
that
checking
area.
that area out, they would have noticed that the altar back there appears to have been intentionally desecrated. Private Chapel holds that desecrated altar with a decidedly fiendish air. Once dedicated to Torm, the altar's features have been defaced with blood, ichor, torn strips of flesh, lashed together with sinew and intestines to make strange symbology and imagery all over that altar.
Can I use prestidigitation to clean it all up?
Yeah, you certainly can.
I will do so.
Is it like a 1 by 1 foot cube, or is it bigger than that?
It's this altar back here.
Looks like it's gonna take a while.
Just a few castings. Eventually get it cleaned up.
Okay. Yeah, nothing happens.
Cool. Well, at least it looks nicer now.
That's a fact.
Or downstairs.
Yeah. I'm no priest of Torm.
You humanoid zoo members stay slightly behind at least. We'll clear the space ahead.
Okay.
She addresses the gnome, the gnomish girl, the woman with 2 children, and whoever else is in their Brady Bunch.
The terrified guard, the gnome, the other gnome.
I'll take leads so I can see perfectly fine in darkness.
Yep.
Out to 120 feet, so.
And I have good night vision as well, and will follow behind. Layden will pull up the rear. And this, and Heaven's Fall, if I remember correctly, gives off light.
It does.
So he will. How much light does it give off? Guess I could look that up in your thing here.
How high is the ceiling in here?
The ceilings here are low.
Like
It doesn't
approximately.
Yeah, I'm checking right now for a detail on that. Okay. Ceilings are no more than 8 feet tall in any place.
Ooh, okay.
The handout on Heaven's Fall doesn't say how much light it gives off.
Okay, 1 second.
I imagine 10 and then dim light 10 would probably be suitable.
Oh, you're thinking of the Moonblade, the Moonbeam blade
Yeah.
that Kroll got. The Heaven's
I was
Fall does
just
gonna
not
say, mine-
show any.
When we found Heaven's Fall, you said it was glowing
was
inside the head
glowing.
of the statue.
Alright, we can say that it gives off 10 feet.
Okay.
So 10 and then another dim 10.
We'll say bright 5, dim 5.
Okay.
So I'll unsheath my moon touch sword as well, just so to give extra light on top of that.
Okay.
It's got like 15 feet and then another 15 feet of dim.
All you see is like red lines flowing through my skin as I walk around, like little red lights, like streaks of light going up
Okay.
and down my skin.
As you all make
I
your way
can
down
really
here,
not
you
find-
do see some lit torches. There is one at the bottom of the staircase, and then you can tell that there may be a few others lit further in.
Are there any rats down here?
Make a nature check.
Ooh. Haha, I am deceptively bad at those.
So is there a wall right here?
There is.
Okay. It's hard to tell with the way the dynamic lighting was done.
A
Do we
12.
hear anything?
Let's get some perception checks. Okay. Those of you that are a bit more perceptive can definitely hear movement echoing off the walls down here. You can tell that there are things down here. What exactly they are, their nature is unknown, but that one, the 26 from Layton, can definitely hear some faint sobbing coming from somewhere in here.
Can you tell the direction?
With the way that the sound is bouncing around these walls, unfortunately not.
Well,
Which way, guys?
I vote this way. As I clamber around because I'm not very perceptive.
But yeah, with the rats, I was gonna see if I could use my herbalism kit for advantage on the nature check
Sure.
because of the one of the last ones, nature and survival. When you, oh, I guess we're not in the wild. Never mind. So yeah, just a 12 then for the looking for rat.
Yeah. You definitely don't see any. With the 12, yeah, you wouldn't be unable to detect their presence if there are any here.
Gotcha. I think it's probably poor taste to play my flute right now, so I won't. I'll activate my
Oh.
wild shape.
Go ahead and save it, Anacola. We're about to wrap up here in a second.
Yeah, I'll do it anyway. Then next session I'll still have it.
All right, sounds good.
Main area over here.
Do you want to go
Okay.
up?
So,
By
Althea.
the way, I can walk through walls again.
Yep.
A lot of this is set up from previous games, so all of my default settings aren't set for everything. That's why some of the creatures are still rolling in the open, and not all the rooms are set with the proper dynamic lighting. So, apologies. But Althea, as you enter into this small isolated tomb, the area in front of you opens up at the end of a broad flight of stairs off the open central area of this level. The body of a young woman lies on an altar in front of you there at the end. You can faintly see it at the end of that passage there. The young woman lying on the thing, and next to her is a gleaming greatsword. As you see that, you hear two things. One, you hear a woman scream from somewhere off one of these passageways, impossible to tell from which direction. Actually, we'll say that you heard it from the north, from that north passage. Immediately after you hear that scream, you hear the sound of booted feet marching in unison. That is also coming from the northern passage. And at that, we are going to go ahead and call it a session there.
Mm-hmm.
Next week we'll come back and we will see what those marching footsteps are and what the woman lying in that altar with her sword could be.